what did you learn? You learned something before aspects. Yes, correct. Reasons for selecting. But before reasons for selecting breeding, we discussed methods of selection, right? We discussed methods of breed selection. Now, what are these methods of breed selection? By show of hands, please. Yes? Mass selection. That's one of the methods of selection. And before we may manage our stock, or before we manage our livestock, we have to select. And we said one of the methods of selection is mass selection. We said mass selection is randomly selecting livestock for breeding. Another method of selection, very good contemporary comparison. We say when we want to select our livestock for breeding basing on comparison, we use contemporary comparison method. And what did you say about contemporary comparison? What did you say about contemporary comparison? I remember I gave you two examples. Yes, you compare the performance of two different animals. Maybe you decided to compare the performance of Zebu and Asia. So that is putting across the comparison of the two livestock or the two breeds. We say if we have our Zebu here, Zebu cow, and we have our Asia bull, and we say the indigenous breeds they are best known for resistance against diseases. Is it true? Now we know the exotic breeds like the Asia and the Jersey, they have poor resistance against diseases. But in terms of production, they have high production. So we said when we cross them together, we will have offspring that's better than their parents. Is it true? That's now we are comparing. We are giving comparison. Comparing two different livestock breeds. And that method is used in selection. You can decide to select to breed a Zebu cow and Asia bull. Another method of selection. Yes? Yes?
Record keeping.
Record keeping, really? That's a good trial. Yes, tandem. And what did you say about tandem? We say, what did you say about tandem? Yes. You gave an example of color, that's good. We say the tandem, when we want to select our breeds, or we are selecting animals to breed, and we want to select basing on tandem. So we say the tandem is measuring on one characteristic. If you decide that you want to breed your animal, or you want to select this animal because of color, that is tandem. Tandem selection. Selecting animal to breed basically or because of one characteristic. Like color, you can select because of high performance, you can select because the animal is prolific. So that's the method, that's what we discussed. So today I want us to discuss about livestock breeding. So by the end of this session, we should be able to explain livestock breeding. Our second learning outcome, we should be able to discuss to make sure that our selected animals produce. Now, what is livestock production? What's livestock breeding, sorry? What is livestock breeding? What is livestock breeding? Anyone with any idea about livestock breeding? What's livestock breeding? It's not the first time you come across livestock breeding. Yes, Karen? Tell us what is livestock breeding. Pardon? Come up again? Yes? It's the process of anybody else? So, livestock breeding. We have selected our livestock. We are now going to breed. So, livestock breeding is the practice of selectively mating animals to produce desired traits. We have selected our animals. Now, we want this animal to produce desired traits that we selected based on. Sasa umeenda ukachagua ukitumia tandem, ukitumia contemporary comparison. Sasa unataka hii vitu yenye ulichagua ama hii characteristics yenye ulichagua ijitokeze. So itajitokeza aje na huyu ng'ombe yenye umechagua ama huyu animal yenye umechagua ama livestock yenye umechagua uko naye. So you have to breed now. So livestock breeding is the selectively mating of the selected animals to produce the desired traits in the offspring. Because now you want to improve your stock, you want to change the stock that you have, or you want to have offspring that have better traits, you have to breed them. So livestock breeding is the practice of selectively mating animals to produce desired traits in their offspring. Right? And what are these tools used? Because when we want to mate our animal, we have tools to use. For example, we know that we have methods of breeding, right? And we said there are two methods of breeding. Which one and which one? Natural and artificial, yes. Now, we want, for the case of natural, we are not using any tool. The tool that we are using in natural mating is the bull. Now, if you're an advanced farmer, you want to perform the AI, that's artificial insemination, there are some tools that you must use. Because you are not using the bull to serve or to mate the animals. Now, there are some tools you have to use. So, what are these tools? Example of these tools? Yes? Very good. We have syringe. Now, we are using AI. So AI is artificial insemination. And in this artificial insemination, we have our semen, right? Because we are going to serve this animal, we are going to serve this livestock, we have carried or we have harvested the semen and we want to And that storage facilities are tools. So we have special storage facilities. Another tool. We have semen collection devices. And what are these semen collection devices? What are these semen collection devices? In high school, in artificial insemination, do you remember something called artificial vagina that is used to collect semen from bull? Do you remember? Ilikuwa inachorwa hivi. Alafu so hapa iko na warm water. Now we have a collection back somewhere. So this is the artificial vagina. So when we want to harvest semen from a bull, what we usually do is we restrain a cow. Tunachukua ng'ombe, tunaweka kwa crush. Unajua crush? Inaitwa nini kwa Kiswahili? Is it this one? Or this one? Nigan? Any of those, either of those, leo unajua. So when we restrain the cow, we stimulate. When you stimulate in production, kuna hormone inaitwa follicle stimulating hormone. Now this follicle stimulating hormone, it stimulates the oestrogen. Now when this follicle stimulating hormone, it stimulates your oestrogen, the cow behaves in an act like iko na signs of heat. Sasa wakati ng'ombe ishakuwa na signs of heat, sikasi ya bull niko safu huyu ng'ombe kama ako na signs of heat. Now when we have restrained our cow that we stimulated to be on heat, tunaleta ndume sasa. Ukishaleta ndume anakuja kusafu huyu ng'ombe. Sababu ndume anadetect, anajua ng'ombe anataka kusaviwa. So the bull serves the cow. So kwa hiyo process ya inataka kuserve the cow, once the bull has mounted on the cow, there's someone mwenye ako hapa ana grab the penis of the bull na anaweka hapa kwa artificial vagina. So the temperatures in this artificial vagina, it's the same temperatures in the cervix or the vagina. So this one is artificial. Sasa wakati huyu ndume ashafika hapa, I feel these temperatures, kwa akili yake anajua kuna safu huyu ng'ombe. Now this is where we harvest this semen. So ana deposit semen hapa, semen inakuja, we harvest them here. So we attach, tunafungia hapa hivi. So once we have harvested this semen, we store them kwa hizi storage facilities. So one of the semen collecting devices is artificial vagina. So are you getting? It's artificial vagina. So these are the tools we are using in mating. And this is for the case of AI, artificial insemination. Another tool that we are using for AI, another tool we have what we call insemination gun. Insemination gun. Hii ni insemination, bunduki ya insemination. And what is insemination gun? Now, sasa tumeharvest our semen. We want now to serve our cow. Ile ng'ombe tumelete pale ndio tu harvest hiyo semen hapo undi. So 21 days imepita, sasa hapo undi anataka kuwa serve. Na ndume anajua nilisha serve huyu ng'ombe. And because we don't want to use the bull, maybe the bull is too heavy. Ndume ni mzito sana ama ni mkubwa, kilo ni mingi. Atavunja huyu ng'ombe na hatutaki hasara. So tunaamua kufanya AI. Na tukifanya AI, we have now to use the insemination gun. Sasa hii insemination gun unachukua the semen yenye tumeharvest. Ukichukua the semen unaweka you transfer that semen into insemination gun. Kwa hii insemination gun iko na trigger kama hiyo ya kama bunduki, kama pistol actually. So kwa huko mbele ya hiyo insemination gun kuna syringe, kuna sindano, lakini haina hiyo sindano ya mbele. So when we want to now to serve our cow, tunatumia hiyo insemination gun. The fed wana restrain. Now hiyo kuserve huyu ng'ombe ama kudeposit hiyo semen, unatumia hiyo insemination gun. Ukisaidiza huyu vet akiingiza mkono mpaka huko mbele, ana pull trigger. So akipull trigger ana release hiyo semen huko. Na hivyo ndio AI inafanyika. So these are some of the tools we use in AI in serving the livestock. That's for the case of AI. Now, we want to perform what we are using, want to do the natural method, because after we have selected now, we want to serve. And now we have discussed about AI, right? We said what is AI? AI is artificial insemination. And we are using semen to serve the livestock on heat. We discussed about the tools. We said we have syringes, we have storing facilities, we have transportation facilities, we have semen collection devices, we have insemination gun, etc. Now, we have natural method. What is natural method? What is natural method? Natural method. Yes? It's not the first time you come across natural method, isn't it? Can someone tell me what's natural method? What is natural method? Yes? Yes, very good. Methods of serving livestock using the bulls. If you have your cow and the cow is the signs it's on heat, we know that the signs of heat lasts for 21 days. And we say we serve our livestock after the 6th hour of being on heat. Now, your cow has shown the signs of heat. You have noticed as a farmer that your cow is on heat. Now, how did you know that your cow is on heat? There are some signs. One of the signs is restlessness. Another sign? Mounting on other. Yes, another one? swelling of the vulva or the vulva. Now, you have seen these signs. You want to use natural method. Remember, you have selected your foods. Umeenda ukanunua huyu dume, kusema nataka hii dume uje izalie. Now, the process of natural mating is actually the simplest. When using natural mating, you allow the bull to detect the cows that are on it. Unawacha dume atembee na ng'ombe. Sasa akijua huyu ng'ombe ako on it, anasawa. After some days, huyu ng'ombe mwingine ako on it, anasawa. After some days, the other one is on it, anasawa. That is natural mating. You allow the bull to detect when the cows are on it, and you allow the bull to do the serving, or you allow the bull to serve them. So, under natural mating, we say you use the bull to serve the livestock, or yes. Now, we have advantages and disadvantages. Sindio? Advantages and disadvantages. I want you in groups of two or with your friend. I want you to give me the advantages. You share with your friend what you have of natural mating. Share with your friend one advantage of natural mating, and after sharing with your friend, you tell me the examples for the advantages of natural mating. So, what are the advantages of natural mating? Yes? It's readily available, very good. It's readily available because you have your bull. And since you have your bull, uko na ndume tu kwa stock yako. Ndume anatembea na ng'ombe. Ng'ombe akiwa ni anasawa. So, readily available. Another advantage, yes, it's the cheapest method of livestock breeding. Why is it cheap? Because we have the bull with the herd. Tuko na ndume. So, hatuwezi angalia kama huyu ng'ombe hapo na anataka kusaviwa, ndume anafanya hiyo kazi. Another advantage, yes, it's less cost. That's why we said it's cheap. Another advantage, Now, what are the disadvantages of using bull of natural breeding? What are the disadvantages of natural mating? Yes. Very good. It's easy to transmit diseases. serve very many cows. Kuna diseases iko associated na the livestock. It's called what? Kwa human being inaitwa UTI. It's called sexually transmitted diseases. Kama ng'ombe yako na ugonjwa ana transmit kwa hiyo ndume. Another one, yes, it's not easy to control breeding. Another disadvantage, it's expensive to keep the bull. So we have come to the end of our session, but before I give you an assignment, we have these cards here. I want to give each one of us one. You write what we have learned today. On that paper, you write what we have learned. So your assignment is discuss breeding methods for various livestock species. It's 10 marks. And you have to submit next time when we meet. So, can I have my cards? So we can meet next time. Have a good